Hi everyone, thanks so much for joining me. In this Fitness 101 video, I'm going to focus on overhead presses, which tend to emphasize the middle section of the shoulder. As far as in yoga, it's really similar to the organization as in Warrior I, handstand, anytime where the arms are overhead. As far as in strength training, I think of it as the opposite, but complementary work, as in lat pull-downs or pull-ups. Okay, so even though the emphasis may be around the midsection of the shoulder, we're also really working the back, the sides, the abs, gaining a lot of strength and power, harnessing it from the legs and the glutes. So as usual, I have a foam roller and a yoga block. I have my stackable weights set to 12 pounds. As always, I care so much more about your form and alignment than how many reps you end up doing or how heavy of a weight you end up using, okay? So I'm gonna start back here. Just to review, okay, just in case you haven't seen other videos, the stance that I really want to encourage you to use are to set the legs up so that the center lines of the legs are parallel and that you're distributing the weight evenly across your feet. Okay, so nothing works in isolation. Everything's always, we're trying to work with the body as efficiently as possible and as integrated. Okay, so we want our strength, our power to be full body with an emphasis maybe in some specific muscles. Okay, so a yoga block can really help motivate, okay, the awareness and those lines. So center hip, center knees, center ankles. Okay, and all of us have some biases, so we're trying to be aware of them and reduce them. Okay, so a yoga block can be helpful for that. A foam roller, and I have my 36-inch in length and 6-inch in diameter. Foam roller is great for many things, but in this particular case, great for postural awareness. Okay, so all of us are working with our tendency to slouch throughout the day because everything that we do in a seated position can take us here, okay, where we're kind of hunched, collapsing, and we want to make sure that we're trying to reduce that throughout our day, but especially when we're adding extra weight, to our positions, to our exercises, we want to make sure that it's not going to be in this kind of position. So a foam roller, okay, can draw our awareness, okay, to maybe how much we need to lengthen, okay, but this gives us a reference, okay, to draw those shoulder blades around. We all should have some sort of gap between the low mid back and the foam roller, excuse me, and everyone's going to be different, but we want our natural curves to feel supported, where we can lengthen our body with no stress to the neck, to any joint, okay, any trigger. We don't want to trigger any particular area. We want to really feel powerful. Okay, so I like to give those reminders each time, and as we enter, the exercise is going to be reaching the arms overhead. Okay, they can be both at the same time. You can alternate. You can make the movement small. You can make them bigger. Okay, what they're not is any sort of seesaw. Okay, with a shoulder or oomping it up and collapsing anywhere else in the spine. Okay, so I just want to turn around to show you. So I'm really focused on the arm bones being drawn back into the shoulder joints, the base of the skull being pulled back, organizing from the feet all the way up. So I've just got all this length, okay, really staying organized, feeling the power, okay, throughout the body and pressing up. Okay, and controlling the descent. Okay, so lots of power, lot of organization. Okay, and the more when you alternate, the more it gets into the ab awareness and the obliques. Okay, so carefully picking up your weights, choosing what works best for you. Usually so I set this up again from the feet all the way up. Okay, arm bones, base of skull, maybe using a bicep curl, to bring the weights up. But then turning the weights, okay, turning your palms to face forward. A couple things that I always am watching out for in students is they tend to, I should show this way. They'll do things with their wrist, okay? So if your wrist is doing this, you're tensing here and cutting off the flow of your power. And where someone will be doing this, but they might actually feel it in their elbows. So you want to keep, right, those open channels, and you want to support them, all right? And that's where all that muscular support comes in. But if you're engaging the muscles without the proper alignment, you're going to feel twinges around the joints. Not good. All right, so once again, picking these up, keeping the wrists as neutral as possible, the arm bones and the shoulder joints, base of skull, back. Really engaging from the feet all the way up, pressing up, lengthen, reaffirm. I'm just going to scooch back just in case I'm out of the line of the camera here in any way. And then I tend to alternate. You don't have to do it this way. You could do both arms simultaneously. Okay, but I'm really anchoring for my feet, thighs, glutes, abs, sides, back muscles, shoulder muscles. Oh, I love this exercise. And so you want to press up, but really feeling the power without it changing your alignment, okay? And controlling the descent. So you're defying, right, all that wants to make you sink and settle into your joints. Don't allow it. So maintain the space in your joints and enhance it with every single rep. And when you can't do another in excellent quality and excellent form, it's time to stop. Okay, so you'll feel you're getting to your edge. Okay, when you feel like, okay, maybe on the edge of maybe feeling a little shaky, wherever you are with this, you want to stop when you're on the edge of losing good form. You can rest, you can do another exercise, and come back to this if you want to do another set. So that's overhead presses, absolutely strengthening, right? The idea to strengthen and organize all the way throughout the body in a really organized way. I hope that this is helpful and that you have a wonderful day. Namaste.